Hi everyone, and welcome to our third video in this little series where I'm trying to use Articulate Storyline as I would a game engine. So let's dive in immediately. As you can see, the scene loads and we have our little character with this nice pixel animation in its idle state. Also, compared to the previous version where we were always on the top left in order for our movement to work, now we are in specific position where I want my character to be. And if I move him, you can see that I can go this time on the left and on the top. And there is this animation that also adapts the sprite depending on the direction of the movement. Also from the previous time, what we implemented here are actually obstacles and walls. So if I go to the wall, I cannot go through it. If I want to go through the sofa, no, I cannot. Same thing with the little guy over there. And same thing with the walls under. But I can go here. So that's it for this update. If we go back to our plan here, we can see that now I've implemented the blocking movement with the walls, and also I polished a bit our characters, how it moves, and the general feeling of the movement. It's more polished. So in the next video, probably I'm going to focus on navigating between the rooms as you would in the real game, where we have one room that is a scene, and when we go on the side, specific points, we would actually load another scene. So that's it for now, but what I wanted to show you also is this really cool website, is asgif.com, because most of the times when you actually take those sprites from itch.io that I've showed you previously, they are going to look something like this. So as you can see, this is actually an image where there are different frames here. This would be a frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, and so on. And in order for you to edit this and prepare it for and animate it actually, you can use this, again, free tool. So for example, here what I want to extract each of these slides as a separate image. And of course I can do this in Photoshop. It will take some time and maybe I would miss a pixel or something. So this is why this tool is really cool. So if I go to Split and select Sprite Sheet Cutter, I can just take my sprite sheet, that is how it's called. And here I would select, you can do it by the tile size, but that's a bit more difficult. What I like doing is using the number of columns and rows. So this is one row. We have one row here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these columns. And I just click cut, and I'm going to get each of these little guys as a separate PNG file. And then if you want to create the animation, as I showed you, on the same website, you can use a PNG, it's animated PNG, where you can choose all the files that you have. I will just take randomly. So these are all my files that I've just cut. I would upload them. I would change the delay time to 11. This is something that I figured looks the best, and I would select don't stack frames. Otherwise, I will show you what it happens. And you can see, like, we have our little guy who is standing, and we have that animation. And we can download this animation and we can just add it as an image in Storyline. And Storyline will actually render it. I'm just going to show you now. Let's take this one. So this is not our character. And if I preview, the Storyline is going to render this APNG as an animation. Okay, that has been all for now. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.